Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. This article is from yesterday, the one I'm going to discuss today, and I'm not going to discuss the entire article, just maybe a very imbecilic, I call a sentence over there. And let me pull out not that, but the article, Sputnik, and says here that Russia will target French forces if they enter Ukraine. And I said, well, it makes sense. Well, just logical. You enter Ukraine to fight me, you're a legitimate target. But no, this, I don't know how to call them. I would just say the claim is imbecilic. Change that. So when I say enter, so that means once they enter, let's say through Poland, from Poland, let me show you the map. Let's say they enter from Poland, which I think they will enter right there, from the west part of Ukraine. Once they enter from Poland, here, this is Poland, then they're legitimate targets right here. But no, it's not. And let me refresh this one because these guys don't show me the line of contact. Here it is. This is the line of contact where the Russians are fighting the rest, or the rest of the vassal states of Al Capone's plantation, right here. So this makes sense, I would say, when they say, well, when you enter. But no, let me read you what I take issue with. French troops will become targets for the Russian armed forces if they appear in the special military operations zone, Maria Zakharova said on Wednesday. Whoa, wait a second. What is the military operations zone? Is this the military operations zone? Or this here is the military operations zone? So the French will be blown up if they show up only here, or if they show up here. I will tell you what I would do. But nevertheless, Russian Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Maria Zakharova said on Wednesday, and I'm quoting, Macron himself explains this rhetoric with a desire to create some kind of strategic uncertainty for Russia. We have to disappoint him. For us, the situation looks more than certain. We also decided a long time ago, if the French appear in the conflict zone, they will inevitably become targets for the Russian armed forces. It seems to me that Paris already has evidence of this, Zakharova told reporters. So, what is the conflict zone? Conflict zone. Isn't the conflict zone this right here? Because I don't think this is the conflict zone, is it? Could be. The Russians are hitting here, but the conflict zone, I think, is right here. Maybe I don't get it, but nevertheless. But look what I've done. I put, let's play full retard. Oh, I don't know. So I said Ukraine conflict zone map. And this is the conflict zone map. So I'm not a tard. Right there. These are telling us that the conflict zone is on the eastern side of Ukraine. All these little maps of Bethlehem are the conflict zone. Not Ukraine per se. So using this makes sense that this is the conflict zone right here. So the Russians will hit the French troops only if they get in the conflict zone? I personally disagree with that. I have said it many times. If I'm fighting the neighbor right there, regardless who's right, who's wrong, which truth is always in the middle. So let's say, it's always, but most of the time. So we have here, or a little bit to left, right, but still not. Oh, this guy is a pure victim. Okay, all right. So we have, or the poor aggressor. Sometimes they are. So we have, I fight a neighbor, and the other neighbor decides that, you know what, I'm going to give this neighbor not only bullets to shoot at my fighters or my family, to kill them, right? But also intelligence, tell them where to shoot with their bullets and their weapons to destroy me. But I'm not at war with that neighbor. I'm supposedly at war only with this neighbor. So how would you consider that? I would fucking consider it from the very beginning, that guy as an enemy to me, as this guy right here. And I will let them know, and I will follow through with this, which is Send one bullet, motherfucker. One bullet. That's what I would do, but hey, the Russians decided not to do that. And now they say, if those guys go into his house over here where I'm fighting, again, I'm not going to shoot them over there unless they shoot at me. How about, let's say you have a guy, you're in the middle of the street, and a guy looks at you and walks towards you and puts his hand behind his back, let's say, all right, or inside here, or inside his pocket, and he walks towards you. How long before you put your hand in the back to get your thing, or get ready, or run away? How long, how close you allow him to approach you, or her? I mean, it depends how she appears. Unbuttoning, yeah, that's a different story. Let me look, turn around. All right, so how long? You let him come here, or you just react only after he pulled his, let's say, revolver, he squeezed the trigger, the bullet comes, and the bullet comes when he's 1 foot away from you. Then you say, this bullet is meant for me. He's an aggressor. Bong. How long before? Now, I'm not saying that you should be paranoid and you see someone walking towards you, boom, 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 boom. I'm not saying that, but the signs are more than obvious that friends is not your friend. You know what I mean? I know you know what I mean. They are to pull a Gaddafi on you, and you say, if the French troops are coming in the conflict zone, what is this garbage? Now, we are obviously reacting differently, but sometimes you have to smack a rabid dog or a fox or coyote in order for that thing to just get the fuck out of the conflict zone. You can say, hey, you know what? You want to bite me because you have rabies, and I'm gonna just until you come and grab me by my sock. I'm not gonna do anything. Then I'm gonna kick you in the teeth. No. You come towards me. You're a rabid dog. Chuk chuk. Boom boom. Clomp clomp. Whatever you are, I defend myself. So again, I'm not saying you should do it like these guys are. Preemptive strike. Whoa. Preemptive strike. You can shoot anybody then. A preemptive strike on what? In my imagination, if I am hypersensitive and hyper cowardly, of course I see threats everywhere. That's a shadow. Woo! That's my shadow. Oh, boom, 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 boom. Again, I don't think we have to determine if France is an enemy or a friend or simply a neutral country to Russia. I think it's clear it's an enemy. And if you send your troops, they sent already so many things. Send your troops over there only in the conflict zone. So that means if you show up here in the Polish side of Ukraine, in the western part, you're just good to go, right? Well. Sometimes you have to be clear, like that guy, Obama. Let me be clear. Shut the fuck up, all right? So, sometimes you have to be clear, like Obama. Tell them this is the red line, but you can't let it go. If they cross the red line, you fuck them up. That works for the other ones as well. That should be a general rule. Now, do you have the potency to do anything about it, or you just are bluffing? If you're bluffing and they catch you with the bluff, you're done. You're done psychologically, and not only. You lost all your virility and nerve and balls. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I hope that the Russians will clarify that in a way that let the French know in their language maybe that, hey, you know what, just stand one guy in Lviv or cross the border, and if we find him, we're going to send him to, I don't know, Allah or whatever now the French are worshipping. I don't know. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.